How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Brock Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of WLW Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. We are coming to you from the Viking Pavilion at the Peter W. Stott Center at Portland State University in Portland, Oregon. We have about 3,000 people jam-packed here, ready for some Saturday night action. Recapping what happened last Sunday on Sunday Night Smash, Mason Sensation, the leader, the wild child, he defeated Patch. And now we know Patch is the #1 contender for the WLW Junior World Championship, and Mason Sensation is the Conrad, the ally of the WLW Junior World Champion Brock Lesnar. Mason is also the leader of Quad, that group. Papa Doc, Brock Lesnar, the World Champion Scraper, and Mason Sensation. Also, we're going to have a grudge match challenge that stemmed from a few weeks ago, Iceberg Isaac and Crazy Craig Davidson. We're going to head on down to the ring, but first, Saturday Night Slam is brought to you by McDo's. It's home of the McDoo-Doo combo. McDo's, where the other fast foods don't. They want you to try their one and only combo, another combo coming up pretty soon. It's the McDoo-Doo combo, their version of a double quarter pounder with cheese, all of the works, hot fresh fries, and a soft drink of your choosing, but they prefer damn cherry cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn, is that cherry? All right, let's take a look at the show for tonight. We have the return of the Tonite Show with Beau Phoenix, and he is going to have the main event contract signing, and his guests will be the WLW World Champion Scraper, the Junior World Champion, not the Junior World Champion, the #1 contender, Big Bad Wolf, the WLW World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty, and a returning amazing Mega Morgan. Well, he's not a roster member of We Live Wrestling. He belongs to a rival organization, Corporate World Wrestling, and he is their world champion, and he is defending that title in that Fighting For main event. Winner takes all. We already know the story of amazing Omega Morgan. Also, Iceberg Isaac will be in action against Crazy Craig Drake. This is a grudge match challenge. It will be normal rules. Iceberg Isaac and Crazy Craig Drake are going to run it back. Sean Canada, he's going to get it on with Big Brother Red. Big Brother Red allegedly took Sean Canada's legal documents to prove that he is living here in the United States legally. So they're going to run it back. Fright Night and the Superhero Brothers are in tag team action. If you can remember, Fright Night took the capes from the Superhero Brothers and they destroyed them. I don't know whether they want this match to get those capes back. I believe they've been destroyed. We don't know. We can't put anything past Fright Night. And in the main event, it's a multi-man tag team match. It's Quad. It's going to be the WLW World Champion Scraper and the Junior World Champion Brock Lesnar. That is Quad. They're going to have Big Red as their tag team partner, along with the #1 contenders for the tag team championships, Jake and the FATMAN. They're going up against the #1 contender for the World Championship, Big Bad Wolf, the #1 contender for the Junior World Champion, Patch, the #1 contender for the World Television Championship, Thunderfist, and the WLW World Tag Team Champions, the Oakland Raiders. I believe this is going to be one hell of a show. This is the go-home show for Super Slam 2 Vegas. All right, without further ado, Let's take it down to the ring. I believe it's going to be the Tonite Show with Beau, and he's going to have that main event contract signing. If I could find Beau. There he is. Now I have to roll for the interview segment to see what is going to happen. And we're going to go to Highlight Reel I. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Highlight Reel I. Let's roll to see what we're going to get. We roll a 52, and 52 says, host doesn't show up for undisclosed reason. Hotbox ally of host appears and host show in his place. Roll again on this table, ignoring 52. Well, I don't know why Beau Phoenix is not showing up for his own show, but I believe it has something to do with the World Championship, because remember, Beau Phoenix was given the title. Everybody else earned it. Conrad Thompson stripped the amazing Mega Morgan from the championship and gave it to Beau Phoenix without even having a match. So I think he's a little embarrassed about that. So his ally is Dat Dame, both of them part of Lady and Gentleman. If I could find Dat Dame. So he is going to take over as host for the Tonite Show with Beau. And we're going to have to roll again. It says, ignoring 52. All right, we roll again, and we have a 44 censored by the network. Roll once each on highlight reels O, S, and J. Oh, man. Censored by the network. What happened? I told you this is going to be a massive go-home show. And let's read it again. Censored by the network. Roll once each on highlight reels O, S, and J. O, S, and J. All right, let's go to highlight reel O and roll once. We roll a 62. 62 says, the commissioner makes a glowing TV statement about wrestlers. Reduce grudge grades of all wrestlers and all Hotbox members by 2 points. Well, there isn't anybody in the Hotbox. And the guests are the 4 gentlemen who will be in the Fighting for main event for both the WLW World Championship and the CWW Championship. They will lose 2 grudge grades because Commissioner Conrad Thompson says that this is probably going to be the best main event he has ever seen. Okay, 62 makes glowing TV statement about wrestlers. Reduce grudge grade of all wrestlers and all Hotbox members by 2 points. We're going to just do the 4 wrestlers. We don't have anybody in the Hotbox. So Big Bad Wolf will go from a 42 to a 40. Scraper will go from a 24 to a 22. The angriest man in We Live Wrestling will go, I can't even read his. He will go from a 65 to a 63. And I forgot to give him a new scratch card. All right, I'll put 63 to the side until I make him a new scratch card. Mega Morgan, who's from the rival Corporate World Wrestling, also known as Big Box Wrestling, he will go from a 13 to an 11. Okay, now we have to roll on Just gonna put them down, all 4 of them. If there's room. Now we have to roll on highlight reel S. And let's go there. Every roll of 45 in highlight reel S. 45 says if face wins, there's no match. Well, I'll read it anyway. If face wins, face gains service of heel's help. If heel has no help, then heel ally makes face turn. Oh, I'll use that. This will probably, I'll use that for the highlight reel on the main event for this Friday. So that's 45. If face wins, let me jot this down. If face wins, face gains, I'll jot down highlight reel S, 45. For the main event. Okay, if face wins, face gains service of heel's help. If heel has no help, then heel ally makes face turn. And that's going to be for, and I'm going to have that bookmark. It's going to be for the main event. Now we're going to go back to highlight reel J. There we go. And there are 2 pages for this. We roll a 22. And 22 says, guest fails to show for interview, sends a package instead, host opens package, and we go to highlight reel JJ. This is the first time that I've played this game that we have to head to highlight reel JJ. I think all 4 guests, well, all 4 guests, well, look at that. The original host makes a no-show, and the 4 guests to sign the main event, they make a no-show. And they send a package. Well, now it's an envelope. So that dame says that, sorry to the poor Portland fans here, but who gives a damn? Sorry that we couldn't have the 4 gentlemen to sign the main event contract for Super Slam 2 Vegas here tonight. But, Miss Lady, may you hand me that envelope, please? I received an envelope. He opens it, and we have to go to highlight reel JJ. Okay, guest fails to show for interview, sends a package instead. Host opens package, go to highlight reel JJ. Where is JJ? Highlight reel JJ. I remember going my first time, and I don't know where JJ is at. So, oh, highlight reel JJ. Oh, it's down at the bottom. All right, we're going to have to roll 1 die. Highlight reel JJ, contents of package, briefcase. Okay, we're going to have to roll a die, and I'm so scared. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Okay, we have a 5. Embarrassing item, guest loses a TV grade, and we have to roll. Well, that I don't like that. Let's roll it again. Let's make it make sense. Okay, we roll a 3. Item associated with foe plus double grudge match challenge plus or minus 2 TV grades. Item associated with foe plus double grudge match challenge plus or minus 2 TV grades. A double grudge match challenge. I'm going to have to write that down. This is highlight reel JJ. Oh, where's the other one? I'll bookmark this. And highlight reel JJ. And that will be roll number 3. And that's going to be saved. Well, you know what? This interview show sucked. We don't have the original host. And the 4 participants in the main event, they sent an envelope. And it looks like all 4 men have signed the contract. That's what that dame says, and that's what he is showing to the camera and to the folks at home. This highlight reel sucked. Oh, man. Oh, all right. Well, these guys will be part of the main event tonight. So I'll just sit them right there. And there you have it. That was it for that. But I think it's going to be an incredible main event. I'm going to use those for the main event on Friday for Super Slam 2. I'll sit him down right there. All right, well, right, our next match. Crazy Craig and Iceberg Isaac, they're going to run it back. Oh, man. Oh, where's my pencil? Okay. All right, the fast action card deck has been shuffled, and we're going to get good old Bubba Rose to referee this match. And we're going to have Iceberg Isaac and Crazy Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for one fall. First, from Portland, Oregon. Hey, this is his hometown, but I don't think the fans like him that well, even though he is from Portland. Weighing 247 pounds, Crazy Craig Drake. And Crazy Craig Drake comes out with a storm of boos. They do not like Crazy Craig, even if he is from Portland, Oregon. His opponent from South Carolina, weighing 222 pounds, Iceberg Isaac. Iceberg will be the favorite. He has a TV grade of A and a grudge grade of 13. Crazy Craig has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 0. He had a higher grudge grade, but I think it got lowered on one of the shows. Was it last Sunday or a few Saturdays ago? I forget. All right, let's roll for the pre-match. And we roll a 1. We're going to highlight reel O. All right, let's roll, Soul. And we roll a 21 in highlight reel O. 21 says, and that has something to do with a celebrity. We don't have any. We're going to have some celebrities at Super Slam 2 Vegas. We roll again, and it's a 14. 14 says, favorite wrestler speaks conciliatory words about opponent. Decrease grudge grade 1 point. So Iceberg Isaac says that Crazy Craig is a tough MFer. And Iceberg Isaac will lose a grudge grade. Yep, 14 favorite wrestler speaks conciliatory words about opponent. And decrease grudge grade by 1 point. Iceberg Isaac will go from a 13 down to a 12. The lower the grudge grade, the less angry you are on this roster. The more grudge grades, and it seems like you're going to have the problems with everybody on the roster. It doesn't matter who you are. Okay. All right, the first fast action card is Wild Card. And we're going to Wild Card. Normal rules, ring matches. We roll a 62. 62 says, is the wrestler mean? Wrestler disables opponent with gouge. Okay, wrestler disables opponent with gouge. Opponent unable to continue. Wrestler then issues hardcore grudge match challenge to choice mean wrestler. If not mean, opponent scores 1 point using foreign object before referee halts the match and removes object from the ring. Is Iceberg mean? No, he is not mean. So Crazy Craig, what foreign object he's going to use? Well, they're always around the ring. So he folds up a steel chair, brings it in the ring, and before the bell rang, he clocks Iceberg Isaac with the steel chair, and he gains a point. And I forgot to put the markers down. Iceberg is a face. I give him the red marker. Crazy Craig is heel. He'll have the blue marker, and he gains a point. And Bubba Rose snatches the steel chair out of Crazy Craig's hand and throws it out of the ring. Now we have the bell, and here we go. Quick. Iceberg has quick with a star. Crazy Craig does not have quick. Iceberg recovers from that chair shot. And we roll a 5. And a running splash to Crazy Craig. That is for 3 points. Cheat. Iceberg is in control, but he does not have cheat, so we spin that bad boy around. Quick. Iceberg has quick with a star. Crazy Craig does not have quick. Iceberg stays on offense. We roll a 6. Iceberg with a roundhouse kick to Crazy Craig for 1 point. That's got Crazy Craig down. TV. Both of them, they have a TV grade of A. They're tied. This will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Crazy Craig. Let's see what he can do after that roundhouse kick, and we roll a 4. Crazy Craig with a toe hold onto onto Iceberg, excuse me, and that is for 3 points. They're tied on the match track. Highlight reel. Roll again, A or B. A is odds, B is even. And we roll a 6. We're going to a highlight reel B. We are there, and let's roll. We roll 42 in highlight reel B. 42 says, fan age wrestler smashes food from concession stand into face of opponent, 2 points. So a fan is out here. Oh, here we go, folks. Remember, we've had fans before, but they've turned out to be who we thought they were, or what the investigation was. A fan comes down to the ring from over the safety barricade, separating the ring area and the spectators. I lost my place, 42. It looks like he has some fries and a soda pop. And he is smashing the fries and the soda pop into Crazy Craig's face. Iceberg gets 2 points. Who is that man? And again, this time, he has a hoodie on, so we can't completely see his whole face. And Bubba Rose, you did not see that? The referee, did you not see that? A fan coming over the barricade to aid Iceberg and throw food at Crazy Craig's face. We have some blind referees here in Major League Wrestling. I believe they don't do that at Corporate World Wrestling. Help. Iceberg does not have help, and Crazy Craig does not have help. Agile. Iceberg is agile on a circle. He's on a circle. Crazy Craig is not agile. This will go to Iceberg, and we roll a 4. Iceberg with a slingshot splash to Crazy Craig for 3 points. Favorite. Iceberg is favorite on a circle. He's on a circle, and he stays on offense. I'm telling you, Iceberg is going to town on Crazy Craig. We roll a 6, and it's a double D lift to Crazy Craig, and that is for 3 points. Crazy Craig goes crashing down to the mat. Strong. Iceberg does not have strong. Crazy Craig has strong with a star. This will go to him. And we roll a 3. Crazy Craig comes back with a shoulder, a shoulder neck breaker. Nicely done from Crazy Craig, trying to get back into this match for 3 points. He's trying to bring the momentum back to him. Object. And Crazy Craig does not have an object. He's in control. We spin it around, helped. And he does not have help. Iceberg does not have help. Mean. Iceberg does not have mean. Crazy Craig has mean. On a square, he's on a square. He stays on offense. We roll a 4. And it's a double stomp to Iceberg for 2 points. Iceberg is still down. Powerful, and it's a submission. Iceberg does not have powerful, and Crazy Craig does not have powerful. Mean again. Iceberg does not have mean, and Crazy Craig has mean with a square. This will go to Crazy Craig. We roll a 1, and Crazy Craig with a lifting leg stomp, lifting up Iceberg's leg and stomping away right in the midsection, and that is for 2 points. Grudge. Iceberg has a grudge grade of 12. Crazy Craig 0. Iceberg, he gets up limping. We roll a 1. A jumping spin kick. And how did he do that? After Crazy Craig was stomping away on one of his legs. That's for 2 points. That jumping spin kick sends Crazy Craig down to the mat. Iceberg is going for the pin. He lands on a fatigue chip. Crazy Craig will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. 66, that is 1. 54, that is 2. And looks like he does almost at 3. He kicks out with a 12. No. Yeah, with the 12. I'm about to confuse myself. So Crazy Craig, he has 1 fatigue chip. He loses 1. Match continues. Powerful. Iceberg does not have powerful. Crazy Craig does not have powerful. Specialty. They both have a specialty. Iceberg's is a muscle buster for 2 points, and Crazy Craig's is a loco crazy. Chops to the chest for 3 points. They both have a specialty, so this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Crazy Craig, as he is chopping away on Iceberg with those loco crazy chops, and he gains 3 points. Iceberg goes down. Crazy Craig rolls him up for the pin. He did not land on a fatigue chip. Iceberg will need his actual TV grade, 11-36, to get out of the pin. 42, that is 1. 53, that is 2. 24-0. And he could not get it. He could not get out of the pin in time. Oh, yes, he did. Wait, his TV grade is A. Okay, 11-33. He rolled 24. Yes, he got out of it. He got out of the pin. Let's get it together, Brog. We have favorite. Iceberg does not have favorite. Crazy Craig has favorite. Iceberg, he can't use it. He has to use it on a circle. He's on a square. Specialty again, and this time it will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Iceberg. Iceberg comes back with a muscle buster for 2 points, and he is going for the pin. Can that be enough to take down Crazy Craig? Can he do it? Will he do it? With the, it's his finisher. 11-33, tip of the iceberg, a 450 splash. He goes on the top rope. Can he execute? He does, with a beautiful 450 splash on top of Crazy Craig. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Iceberg Isaac comes up with the victory. Let's roll for post-match. We roll a 2. We're going to highlight reel X. We are almost there. There we go. We roll 46 in highlight reel X. 46 says, Hotbot's ally of defeated wrestler irate over a hot dogging of opponent, gets into argument, increased grudge grade of both ally and winning wrestler by 1 point. Okay, let's read it again. Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler irate over a hot dogging of opponent, gets into argument, increased grudge grade of both ally and winning wrestler by 1 point. Who will be Crazy Craig's ally? Let's see here. We have Dat Dane. We have Beau Phoenix. None of Quad will be. Well, let's make it Dat Dame and Beau Phoenix. Dat Dame and Beau Phoenix. They head to the ring. I don't know what business it is of theirs. And Iceberg wasn't hot dogging. He wasn't wasting any time. It will have to be Dat Dame because Beau Phoenix isn't here tonight, since he no-showed his talk show. Dat Dame is Miss Lady. Get into the ring. Dat Dame arguing with Iceberg Isaac about hot dogging in the ring. They get into a huge argument. And everybody gets a grudge grade. Iceberg will go from a 12 back to a 13. Crazy Craig will go from a 0 to a 1. And Dat Dame will go from a 2 to a 3 as he sticks his nose in other people's business. That's a theme here at We Live Wrestling. You got to mind somebody else's business. But Iceberg Isaac is your winner. Will Crazy Craig become a member of Lady and Gentlemen? We'll soon find out. All right, our next match is tag team. Oh, first let's shuffle up the fast action card deck and put everything back to normal or back in its place. Again, this is the Go Home Show for Super Slam 2 Vegas. 2 Go Home shows tonight and tomorrow night on Sunday Night Smash. Tomorrow night on Sunday Night Smash, we're going to have the contract signing with Shock Lesnar and Patch. And the referee for this match will be tag team specialist Zane Price. And we put the save pin chip down. The superhero brothers fighting to get their capes back against the hideous group of Fright Night. And I think they are... Oh, no, the next match is Big Brother Red and Sean Canada. So, bye-bye, Zane. We get Lola Cloud. She will referee this match. And take these two out. That tag team is next after this. Big Brother Red and Sean Canada. Sean Canada accuses Big Brother Red of taking his legal documents out of his gym bag, broke into his locker. Sean Canada was supposed to prove to the world on Saturday Night Slam a few weeks ago that he is legally living here in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall. First, from Austin, Texas, weighing 220 pounds, Big Brother Red HAGGARTY. Big Brother loses his quality, and it's a running bulldog. He cannot use it. He has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 29. His opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, Sean Canada. Sean Canada with his Canada Can t-shirt. He has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 16. Let's roll for pre-match. And we roll a 3. We're heading to highlight reel O. We roll a 52 in highlight reel O. 52 says, Hotbox ally of underdog wrestler, upset by condescending comments, increased grudge grade by 1 point. The ally of Big Brother Red, who is the underdog wrestler, upset that Sean Canada is accusing Big Brother Red of stealing documents. So he will gain, that's 52, increased grudge grade, 1 point, and that's not him. There he is, Big Red HAGGARTY, his daddy. Big Brother Red, as if he needs any more grudge grades, will go from a 63 to a 64. He'll be in the hot box there. I would add Thunderfist, but he's in the main event. Okay, the fast action card deck has been shuffled, and our first card is Quick. Sean Canada does not have Quick. Big Brother Red has Quick. On a circle, and I forgot to put the markers down again, Sean Canada is a face. Big Brother Red is a heel. All right. Okay, Quick. Sean Canada does not have Quick. Big Brother Red has Quick on a circle. He's on a circle. He starts off offense. We roll a 5. And a flying shoulder tackle coming off the rope, tackling Sean Canada. Sean Canada goes down. That's a point for Big Brother Red. TV. Sean Canada has a TV grade of A. Big Brother has a TV grade of B. This will go to Sean Canada. We roll a 6. A double arm bar. He's got Big Brother Red. Sean Canada does a double arm bar on Big Brother. And that's for 3 points. Highlight reel, A or B. A is odds, B is even. We roll an A, we roll an A. We roll a 1, we're going to a highlight reel A. We roll a 66 in highlight reel A. Go to a highlight reel C. That's a couple of doors down, and here we go. I think something's about to crank up here. We roll a 46 and 56 in highlight reel C. Wrestler offered more money by rival wrestling organization, completes this match, then jumps to new organization. What? Oh my damn. No, say it ain't so. Sean Canada is the wrestler. The favorite wrestler is always the wrestler. No, don't do this. Wrestler offered more money by rival wrestling organization, completes this match, then jumps to new organization. Oh, man. No. Okay, let's continue. We have help. Sean Canada does not have help. Big Brother Red does not have help. Agile. Sean Canada does not have help. Red does not. Does he have agile? Yes, he has agile, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Favorite. Sean is favored with a star. Big Brother Red is not favored. This will go to Sean. We roll a 4. Sean Canada with a shoulder arm breaker onto Big Brother Red. That is for 3 points. Wild card. Bookmark this. That's highlight reel C. And it was 45. Oh no, 56. Now we have to go to wild card, and that is normal matches. Wild card. A very interesting show we're having here tonight on Saturday Night Slam. We roll a 32. 32 says, is the wrestler quick? Avoid wrestler's thrown object. Pops up and clothesline opponent for 2 points. If not quick, wrestler suffers direct hit. Object thrown by opponent. Opponent scores 2 points. Is Sean quick? Sean is not quick. So as Big Brother Red rolls out of the ring, and he throws a microphone at Sean Canada, and it hits him directly in the face, and this is for 2 points. And oh man, that was 32. Wrestler suffers direct hit. Object thrown by opponent. Opponent scores 2 points. So Big Brother Red gets 2 points. Did I move him? Yeah, I think I moved him. Two spaces already. Quick again. Sean does not have quick. Big Brother Red has quick on a circle. He's on a circle. We roll a 5. Sean Canada with a running splash for 3 points. They're both tied on the match track now. This match is getting good. Powerful. Sean Canada has powerful with a star. Big Brother Red does not have powerful. It's a submission. Sean Canada is putting the cloverleaf onto Big Brother Red. Wrestler scores a point and additional points until opponent breaks hold with a die roll of 1 to 3. If the opponent is strong, a die roll of 1 to 4. Sean Canada has the cloverleaf onto Red Haggerty, and Red Haggerty is strong, so he will need a die roll of 1 to 4 to break the hold. And Big Brother Red is in pain. You can see the pain in his face as Sean Canada has that cloverleaf locked on in. 4, and Big Brother finally gets out of the hold. Mean. Sean does not have mean. Big Brother Red does not have mean. Grudge. Sean Canada has 16, but Big Brother Red has 29. As he is limping, getting up, we roll a 6, and he drops a leg drop on Sean Canada after body slamming him. That is for 2 points, and he is still limping. TV grade. This will go to Sean Canada. He has an A. He goes on offense. We roll a 4. And a flapjack performed by Sean Canada to Big Brother Red. That is for 2 points. Heavy. Neither wrestler has heavy. Quick. Sean Canada has quick. Does not have quick. Big Brother Red has quick. On a circle, and he's on a circle. He goes back on offense. of 4. He throws Sean Canada into the turnbuckle, running after him, and smashes him at 100 miles an hour. That is for 3 points. Sean Canada collapses down in the corner. Agile. Sean does not have Agile. Big Brother Red has Agile. On a square. He's on a square. Uh-oh. We roll a 1. And a backflip kick performed by Big Brother Red for 1 point. He goes for the pin. He lands on a fatigue chip. Sean Canada will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out of the pin. 64, that is 1. 22 he does. He loses a fatigue chip. And he stays in the match. Strong. Sean Canada has strong with a star. Big Brother Red has strong with a star. They're tied on that. This will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Sean Canada, who was trailing on the match track board. We roll a 4, and Sean Canada, he's got an abdominal stretch on Big Brother Red. That is for 3 points. We have an exciting match here between Sean Canada and Big Brother. Helped. Sean Canada is not helped. Big Brother is not helped. Mean. Sean does not have mean. Big Brother does not have mean. Powerful. Sean Canada has powerful with a star. Big Brother Red does not. This will go to Sean Canada. We roll a 2. Sean Canada, and he catches double. He catches Big Brother with a double arm DDT, planting him down to the mat for 3 points, and he quickly rolls him up. Big Brother Red did not land, Sean Canada did not land on any fatigue chips, so Big Brother Red will need his actual TV grade of B 11-26 to get out of the pin. He does at 14. He stays in the match. Specialty. Sean Canada has a specialty, a pendulum backbreaker for 2 points. Big Brother has a specialty, running bulldog for a point, but he cannot use his specialty. This will go to Sean Canada, and he cracks the back of Big Brother Red with the pendulum backbreaker for 2 points. He could be going for his finisher, the SHAUN shooter. It's a sharpshooter. He needs to execute it with an 11-44. Can he do it? 32, he does. He locks the SHAUN shooter onto Big Brother Red. Big Brother Red taps out. Big Brother Red taps out. Sean Canada is the winner. That microphone that was thrown in the ring, he's taking it. I think he's about to speak, but let's see what the post-match is going to be. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight Reel X. Almost there, almost there. And we roll 15 and highlight Reel X. Winning wrestler, extremely agitated about questionable tactics of opponent. Increase wrestler's grudge grade by 3 points. Sean Canada will go from a 16 to a 19. He has the microphone. He is addressing Big Brother Red, and then he is going to address the crowd. He says, you know what? Forget it. I believe you took my legal documents, and everybody else here knows that you took my illegal documents, but you don't have to prove it anymore, and I don't even have to prove that I'm legally here in the United States. I am done. I am over with. Now he turns his attention to the crowd. He says that he doesn't have to deal with this here in We Live Wrestling. He says that Corporate World Wrestling offered him more money to jump ship over there, and he doesn't have to deal with the BS that goes on here in We Live Wrestling. 1 minute I'm down, the next minute I'm up. 1 minute I'm pushed, the next minute I'm not. I'm out of here. I'm heading to Corporate World Wrestling. I'm corporate now. And just like that, Sean Canada leaves the ring. He throws the microphone down. He leaves the ring, and he is out of here. We've got cameras heading to the back. Can you believe it? No, not you, Sean Canada. We need you here at We Live Wrestling. He takes his gym stuff and everything out of the locker room, and he is heading out to his car. And he is on his way out of the parking lot to the headquarters of Corporate World Wrestling, also known as Big Box Wrestling, to sign a huge money deal contract. What the hot hell is going on here? And, oh, man, we lost a wrestler. We lost Sean Canada. Oh, man. Folks, this is developed. We're going to have some developing update about this. I'm telling you. What the hell happened just now? No. Folks, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And we blame it all on Big Brother Red. Or whoever else. If Big Brother Red didn't do it, then who did? Because Sean Canada is out of here. He's another one who's going to be part of the Corporate World Wrestling roster, along with the amazing Mega Morgan. Our next match is tag team action. Man, it's unbelievable. Sean Canada is heading out of here. A rival organization scooped up Sean Canada. That rival organization is Corporate World Wrestling. Big Box Wrestling. Man, I'm telling you, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. Well, we're going to be back here with our tag team match. The Superhero Brothers against the hideous group of Fright Night. Saturday Night Slam will be back in just a moment. Cole Casey here with your Super Slam 2 Vegas report. Super Slam 2 will be live this Friday, August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Brock Jr. channel on YouTube. If you have not already subscribed, I'm about to do it now so you can be notified about Super Slam 2 Vegas. The main event, the Fighting 4 match for the WLW World Championship and the CWW Championship. Scraper versus Big Bad Wolf versus Big Red versus Mega Morgan. Winner takes all. The WLW Junior World Championship will be on the line. Shock Lesnar with Benji Shelton defends his title against the One-Eyed Bandit Patch. For the WLW Women's World Championship, Candy Corn defends against Mama Zombie, or Zombie Mama, of the Graveyard Shift. The WLW World Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the Oakland Raiders defend their tag titles against the -- 1 contenders, Jake and the Fat Man. Can Jake and the Fat Man pull it off this Friday night? The World Television Championship. The World Television Champion Big Red Haggerty doing double duty. He defends his championship against the #1 contender, Thunderfist. And a hardcore match. Backyard Bryce, who has got a rocket put to him and soaring high. He is going one-on-one against that dame and with Miss Lady. Super Slam 2 Vegas, live this Friday, August 29th. You do not want to miss it. It comes to you at 8 p.m. Eastern on Brock Jr. channel here on YouTube. It's going to be an exciting Super Slam 2. If you enjoyed the first Super Slam, you'll enjoy Super Slam 2 Vegas, presented by We Live Wrestling. This has been Cole Casey with your Super Slam 2 Vegas report. All right, we are back here at and I forgot where we're at. The Viking Pavilion at the Peter W. Stott Center at Portland State University in Portland, Oregon. Our next match is tag team action. The Strike and PHATMAN, they want their capes back. These guys really think they are superheroes. They're taking on the hideous group of FRIGHT. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a tag team match set for one fall. First, from Centropolis, New York, with a combined weight of 488 pounds, the Strike, Man's Hero, PHATMAN, Chance Hero, the Superhero Brothers. The Superhero Brothers, they will be the underdogs. They both have a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 2. The lights are down, folks. The lights are back out. We hear some eerie music. Sounds like some heavy breathing. And here they come, slowly but surely through the curtains. Their opponents, from your nightmare, with a combined weight of 456 pounds, Voorhees Myers, Dead Mike Haddonfield, Fright Night. They're going to be favored. They both have a AA as their TV grade. Dead Mike has a grudge grade of 22. Voorhees Myers has a grudge grade of 17. It looks like Voorhees Myers is going to start the match off with the Strike. The Superhero Brothers are faces. Fright Night, they are heels. Now let's get tag team specialist Zane Price to officiate this match. You know, if Fright Night's around, She Undertaker is not too far behind. All right, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 2. We're heading to highlight reel O. We roll a 26 in highlight reel O. 26 says, underdog wrestler miffed by TV announcer comments, increased grudge grade by 1 point. Yeah, I am right, Superhero Brothers. Don't be surprised now. Don't be surprised. If Fright Night is in the building, She Undertaker's not too far behind, okay? So that was 26, and they gain a grudge grade. They gain 1 point. So they will both go from a 2 to a 3. Change these real quick and get the match going. All right, Man's Hero will start off. Ring the bell, and here we go. We have Cheat. Voorhees Myers does not have Cheat. Well, nobody's in control anyway, so we spin it around. Quick. Voorhees Myers does not have Quick. And the Strike has Quick with a circle. He's on his circle. We roll a 1. The Strike comes with a palm thrust for a point. Let's see if there will be a tag. No tag. Title holder. Nobody has a championship. We spin it around. Mean. Voorhees Myers has Mean on a square. He's on a circle. The Strike does not have Mean. Specialty, nobody is in control. Spinning around, Grudge. Voorhees has 17. The Strike has 3. Voorhees goes on offense. They roll a 4. Voorhees Myers. A stretch power bomb. A devastating stretch power bomb to Man's Hero. That is for 2 points. 6 offensive scoring team tags, and it's a double team. Voorhees Myers throws the Strike to the rope. Dead Mike has been tagged in, and a flying clothesline from Dead Mike to Man's Hero, and that is for a point. Man's Hero is in trouble. He needs to tag. He needs to tag. Cheat. Dead Mike has cheat, but only on a square. He's on a circle. The strike does not have cheat. Grudge. Dead Mike has 22. The strike has 3. Dead Mike on offense. We roll a 6. Dead Mike, and he is giving blows, clubbing blows, or a clubbing blow to Man's Hero for a point. Let's see if there's a tag. We roll 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Dead Mike has the strike in his corner. He tags in Voorhees Myers. Voorhees Myers comes in. They're cutting the ring off from Backman, trailing. The strike is trailing, and this is for him. And he gets 3 points for it. A reverse and a leg sweep to Voorhees Myers for 3 points. Grudge. Again, Voorhees has 17. The strike has 3. Voorhees goes back on offense. We roll a 6. A jumping spin kick from Voorhees Myers to the strike. That is for 3 points. Oh, my damn. We roll 1 hot tag. Finally, the strike. Tags in Backman. Come get yourself some Backman. Grudge. Voorhees has 17. Backman has 3. Voorhees stays on offense. That hot tag didn't help the Superhero Brothers because Voorhees Myers leg scissor takedown for a point. The Superhero Brothers are in huge trouble. 4 offensive scoring team tags. Voorhees tags in Dead Mike. Specialty. Let me see if there's, I felt 2 cards. Oh, that was 1. Dead Mike has a specialty. This is for him. He's in control. And he hits a flatliner for 3 points. Will there be a tag? Offensive scoring team tags. Dead Mike comes in and tags in Voorhees Myers. They both perform a double flatliner. We have to roll. Oh, no, we don't. They get an extra point automatically. Voorhees Myers rolls up Backman. He landed on a fatigue chip. Backman will need a AAA 11-43 to get out of it. 21, he does. He loses a fatigue chip. They have 1 left, but they also have a saver partner. Now that's 2 cards right there. TV. Voorhees has AA. Backman has A. Voorhees Myers is on offense. We roll a 1. A power bomb. Brutal power bomb to Backman. That is for 4 huge points. And they could be setting up for their finisher. Voorhees Myers, do they have an aided finisher? Nope. Voorhees Myers' finisher is called the Beau. It's, what is it? Backstabber. He needs to execute 11-21. Can he do it? Will he do it? No, he does not. That is a 35. He goes back to the yellow square. Quick. Voorhees does not have quick. Backman has quick on a circle. He's on a circle. We roll a 5. Backman with a quick jab. A quick jab to Voorhees Myers for 1 point. Can he make a successful tag? 2, no tag. TV. Voorhees Myers has AA. Backman has A. Voorhees Myers goes back on offense. We roll a 3. Voorhees Myers scooping up Backman and slams him down with a body slam for 4 points. Backman's hurt. Voorhees is going for the pin. Another fatigue chip. Again, Backman will need the AAA 11-43. That is 12. He does. No more fatigue chips for the superhero brothers. They just have a save a pin chip. Specialty. Both wrestlers, they have a specialty. Voorhees is the Alabama Slam for a point. Backman's is the Save the City electric chair driver, and we'll have to roll for points. This will go to the trailing wrestler. That is Batman as he performs the Save the City electric chair driver onto Voorhees Myers. We're going to have to roll for points. 4 points. Will there be a tag? 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Finally, Backman tags back in the strike. And here we go. Agile. The strike's in control, but he does not have agile, so we spin it around. Quick. Voorhees does not have quick. The strike has quick on a circle, and he's on a circle. He's on offense. A flying crossbody for 2 points. And it's a 4 offensive scoring team tags. The strike tags in Backman. They're cutting the ring off from the hideous group Fright Night. Helped. Nobody is in control. They do not have helped. Yes, Backman's in control, but he does not have help. So we spin it around. Powerful. Voorhees Myers has powerful with a star. Backman has powerful, but only on a circle. He's on a square, and this will go to Voorhees Myers. We roll a 4. Cobra Clutch Bulldog to Backman. That is for 3 points. And let's see now, can Voorhees Myers execute the backstabber again? He calls it the Boo. 11-21. 24, no! And back to the yellow square he goes. 3, no tag. Quick. Voorhees Myers in control, but he does not have quick, and we spin it around. Specialty. And again, this will go to the favorite wrestler, and another Alabama Slam for a point. Nicely done from Voorhees Myers. On to Backman. Backman's in pain. 5 offensive scoring team tags. Voorhees Myers tags in Dead Mike. Favorite. Dead Mike does not have favorite. Backman does not have favorite. TV. Dead Mike has double A. Backman has A. This will go to Dead Mike. A 1. Dead Mike with a power slam. A brutal power slam. That is for 4 points. He's going for the pin. And he landed on a fatigue, save a partner chip. That means Backman will need his tag team partner's TV grade. That is A to save him from the pin. A 11-33. 56, that is 1. 52, that is 2. And 54, that is 3. Voorhees Myers stops the strike from saving the pin, and that is it. Dead Mike and Voorhees Myers, Fright Night, they come up with the win. Looks like Backman and the strike, they need to get some new capes because Fright Night, they're not giving up those. We roll a 2, and we're heading to a highlight reel X. We roll a 13 in highlight reel X. Winning wrestler gets overconfident. Decrease wrestler's grade by 1 point. Overconfidence. It's not going to get you anywhere here in We Live Wrestling. Not like that. Dead Mike and Voorhees Myers will go from a 21 to a 22. Voorhees Myers will go from a 17 to a 19. Make sure that is correct. Winning wrestler gets overconfident. Oh, they lose a grudge grade. What am I doing? A race that was 21 down to a 20 for Denmark. And Voorhees Myers had a 17. He will go down to a 16. All right, that match is over with. Superhero Brothers, they lose to Fright Night. It is time for our main event. First, let's shuffle up the fast action cards. We have a huge main event, a multi-man tag team match. I think this is going to be exciting. And most of the men, they did not show up to the talk show. They can show up for the main event, huh? Since it's a tag team match, we're going to keep the Save a Partner chips down. And senior referee Rock Hansen will referee the main event. And should I add some folks in the hot box? I will see. All right, the main event tonight is the Oakland Raiders, the World Tag Team Champions, Thunderfist. Why is Patch here? Oh, okay. I think that's right. Let me look. Patch. I thought Big Bad Wolf was in this main event. Oh, yeah, I am right. So it's going to be the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, it's a 5-man. What am I doing? Thunderfist, Patch, and Big Bad Wolf. There he is. Against Scraper, Shock, Lesnar. There's somebody else, isn't it? Okay, Big Red Haggerty. And Jake and the Fat Man. Let's get it together. I got to get back Big Red. There he is. Well, I can't wait for it. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. It's a 5-man, multi-man tag team match. First, from Bangor, Maine, weighing 234 pounds, the one-eyed bandit, Patch. From a severe storm, weighing 221 pounds, Thunderfist. From the woods, weighing 312 pounds, Big Bad Wolf. I think they're all going to be the underdogs. And their tag team partner. From Oakland, California, with a combined weight of 455 pounds, they are the WLW World Tag Team Champions, Ray Moon, Ray Rogue, the Oakland Raiders. They are hyped for this match here inside, and where were we at again? Viking Pavilion in Portland, Oregon. their opponents. First, from Raleigh, North Carolina and Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 242 pounds and 310 pounds, Jake the Jock Hawk, Fatman Rhodes, Jake and the Fat Man. From Austin, Texas, weighing 298 pounds, he is the WLW World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty. I think I'm going to have to switch them. I think the Oakland Raiders and their teams are going to be favored. From the Twin Cities, weighing 286 pounds, he is the WLW Junior World Champion, Born a Beast. Representing Quad, Brock Lesnar. And their tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 301 pounds. He is the WLW World Champion, representing Quad, Scraper. Here comes the walking skyscraper. Heading down to the ring in this 5-man tag team main event match. Take the belts off of these guys. Everybody holds a belt in this main event. Take the tag titles off the Oakland Raiders. All right, it looks like Brock Lesnar is going to start off for his team against Ray Moon, who is going to start off against his team. And we're going to have to switch everybody around. All right, Brock Lesnar has a TV grade of a AA with a grudge grade of 35. Scraper has a TV grade of AAA with a grudge grade of 22. Big Red Haggerty has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 64. Jake the Jock has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 9. His tag team partner, Fatman Rhodes, has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 15. Ray Moon has a AAA TV grade with a grudge grade of 19. Ray Rogue has a AAA with a grudge grade of 18. Thunderfist has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 22. And the Big Bad Wolf has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 42. Patch has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 12. All right, did I shuffle up the fast action card deck? I think I did. Let me shuffle it up again. All right, let's roll for pre-match. Seems like a big fight feel here tonight in Portland, Oregon. We roll a 3, so we're heading to highlight reel O. We roll a 13 in highlight reel O. 13 says favorite wrestler. What is that on here? Okay, there we go. Favorite wrestler gets overconfident, decreased grudge grade by 1 point. I don't know, guys. You going up against the likes of Brock Lesnar and Scraper and Jake the Fat Man. There's some mean suckers too. And Big Red Haggerty is the head coach of We Live Wrestling Academy. So they will lose a TV grade. Ray Moon will go from a 19 to an 18. Thunderfist will go, oh, nope, his tag team partner, Ray Ray, will go from a 18 to a 17. Thunderfist will go from a 22 to a 21. Big Bad Wolf will go from a 40, what is that? 40 to a 39. I thought he had 42. Does that look like a 2? That looks like a 0. 40 to 39. I think he will need a new scratch card. Patch, the one-eyed bandit, will go from a 12 to an 11. All right, now we can get the show on the way. First fast action card is TV. Ray Moon has AAA. Shock has AA. This will go to Ray Moon. He starts off offense with an uppercut. He catches Shock Lesnar with an uppercut. Good God. And that is for 5. Oh, let me put the markers down. 5 huge points. Oh my damn. The Oakland Raiders and the others are faces. Shock Lesnar and the others are heels. That was a huge uppercut from Ray Moon to Shock Lesnar, catching Shock Lesnar off guard. 6 offensive scoring team tags. Ray Ray tags in Ray Ray Rogue, and they both double team on Shock Lesnar with a double drop kick for an extra point. And they are starting the match off hot. Powerful. Ray Ray does not have powerful. Shock Lesnar has powerful with a star. This will go to him. After being caught with that uppercut, and he comes back with a press power slam, lifting Ray Ray up and power slams him for 3 points. And this match is already starting off good. Will there be a tag? No tag. I think Shock Lesnar wants to punish Ray Ray for an uppercut and specialty. Ray Ray's specialty is a reverse hurricanrana for 4 points. Shock Lesnar's is multiple turnbuckle thrusts in the corner for 3 points. They both have a specialty. This will go to the trailing wrestler. That is Shock. He throws Ray Ray into their corner, and he is thrusting Ray Ray in the corner. Multiple turnbuckle thrust for 3 points. 5 offensive scoring team tags. Shock Lesnar. Is that right? Yep, tags in Scraper as he climbs over the rope with no problem. Highlight reel, A or B. A is odds, B is even. We roll a 2. We're going to highlight reel B. And here we go. We roll a 52 and highlight reel B. 52 says, match goes out of control. Both wrestlers start swinging. Double disqualification. Folks, here we go. Here we go. I knew it. And all 5 participants, they are unleashing blows after blows in the ring. Senior Rock Hanson is calling for some help. Here come the rest of the Zebras. What in the hot hell is happening here as they're trying to break up this melee that's going on in the ring? Ron Canton is calling for the bell. All 5 participants have been disqualified, and we're going to roll for post-match. We roll a 6, and who won the match? Well, it's a double disqualification, so nobody, and we're going to go off with that. They are still trying to go after each other, and what a go-home show this has been. As the referees are trying to get everybody out of the ring. What an exciting Super Slam, Saturday Night Slam go-home show for Super Slam. Folks, can you believe it? I knew it. I knew it was going to be exciting. I love this game. Saturday Night Slam has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon. If you want this game and want to know more about it and want to play it, how about head on over to the description on the YouTube channel and click on the Play Games link on the channel's description. It'll tell you all about it and how to order it. And that is it, folks. That is it. Tomorrow night on the Go Home Show for Sunday Night Smash, it's going to be the main event contract signing between Brock Lesnar and the #1 contender, Patch. And hopefully things will have calmed down by then. But they're going to be on tomorrow night's show, and they are still trying to get them out of the ring over there. Can you see it? The fans are excited. I'm telling you. If you enjoyed the video, how about hit that subscribe button? You can also comment politely, nicely, please. Share. And when you do all that, I will say thank you. Well, that is it from the Viking Pavilion here in Portland, Oregon at Portland State University. Brog Jr., your voice of We Live Wrestling, saying have a good one, folks.